Hi, welcome to this tutorial series on Spring IOC. In this video, I'm going to discuss about bean inheritance. So, so we can inherit a configuration of one of the bean into other bean to reuse the existing configuration of existing bean. So let's take this example. So here in this project, I have two model classes that I am currently using. So I have a project class, and you see this project class, I have a comment object here in this project class, and this comment object is also a bean. So I have two project classes. So comment object is an instance variable in the project class. So if you see our spring.xml file, I have created two beans. So these are the two beans. This is the project bean and this is the comment bean. So comment bean have two properties, ID and description, and I'm giving some values to these properties. Or here I'm using refer tag to refer this into the comment bean. So this is the object injection that I'm using here. So this object I'm injecting using reference tag. So it was my last tutorial about the object injection. So there I did this configuration. So about the bean inheritance, let's say I have one more bean here. Let's say I have one more bean as a project 1 and project 2, and this bean is have the same class, project class, and this bean is already using comment. It is already injecting the comment, so we can reuse this bean configuration into other beans. So in that way, if we have some common beans, that is, if let's say this file is have a thousands of the bean that configured, and some of the bean are the are common bean that is going to use in different beans. So we can create a configuration like this. So here, if we see, we have this reference comment is already injected. So I don't have to inject it here again. I just need to use parent tag. So in the parent, if I give project 1, so this bean is will be injected to this bean also. So it means when I will be using get bean of application context or bean factory, in that case, in this bean I will be able to get the object of this comment class. So in that way we can reuse this type of configuration. So let's say if I have one more bean here, so here also if I require this bean into this project 3 bean, so here also I can use project 1 as a parent. So if you take one more example here, so let's say we have comment 1. So let's say it's a comment 1, it's a comment 2. Okay, so here I'm using reference as a comment 1, and let's say I have one more configuration for comment 2, and this is our project 2, this is project 3, this is project 4. So here so if you see, in this bean I am injected comment 1, and in this bean I am injected comment 2. So let's say uh, project 4 required this configuration, this comment this command to bean. So let's say we have here I have given id 11 and the command description is something else. Let's say something like this. So this command to have different values for its properties and this one have different values. So this bean is already injected for command to bean, and let's say I want this bean to be inject here in project 4. So the first thing that I can do is I can copy this here to here. So or else I can use parent as a parent too. So in that way this class, this project 4 bean of the project class will have this command to injected. So I can use this command to object into my project 4 bean. So let's create the test class for this one. So we already have this test class created in my last couple of tutorials. So right now we have project 3 and project 4 that we are going to test. So this is project 3 and this should be project 3, and let's copy it. This should be project 4, this should be 4, and let's print project 3 and project 4. So what should be our result if we see our project class? So here I have a comment object. I'm using the toString method to print this comment. Let's remove other configuration. We don't need these configurations. Okay. So in this class, I only have one comment object, and I'm printing this object as a using toString method. So if we see our string.xml file, I'm getting this bean. So this bean is have the parent as project bean. So which is referring to comment 1. So the ID and description should be this one for project 3. For project 4, the ID and description of the comment is this one. So let's run this class and check the output. So if we see, we have print statement for project 3 first. So in this project dot in spring.xml file for project 3 we have this project 1 as a parent bean, which is referring to comment 1. So comment 1 we have id 10, so it is printing 10, and the description is please provide project start date. So here we see our project class. In toString method we are using this one, so let's change it to colon. Okay, so now so we are able to get the output, and for the first for comment 3 this is the output, and comment 4 this is the output, because for comment for project 4 we are using comment 2, this one. So this is the output. So in this way we can reuse the configuration using parent tag. So if we have some common functionality in our bean file, string.xml file, if we have some common beans that is getting used into others bean, n number of beans, so we can create a separate common template for this type of bean, and we can reuse that template to different configurations. So so this is the way to achieve the bean configuration inheritance. So that's all for this tutorial. In next tutorial I will be continuing with the other concepts of Spring IOC. So thanks for watching. Thanks for your time. Bye bye.